Yo, peeps, what's up? I'm back, baby. We back.
Okay. All right, guys. So we should be live. It's been a hot minute since we've done an episode of ZombSquad. So hello to everyone. Welcome to the rebranded ZombSquad. What we're kind of officially calling season 3 of ZombSquad, and that is actually Spike's idea because he kind of pegged the idea of the show going in like seasons. And so this is the start of season 3, and this will be the quote unquote the final season up until when the show comes to an end. So hello to all your faces. We are the ZombSquad. We are the ZombSquad crew. I am Jack. That's Kyle, and that's Spike. You probably know us. If you don't, hello to your faces, and if you're new around here, welcome to a little podcast we'd like to do. Now, there's a lot of changes that have been made with this podcast. And when I say a lot, I'm talking designs, layouts, formats, and so forth. There's been a lot. And as you can tell, obviously from the big rebrand that we've gone through, like we've got a new design which I'm so happy with. I'm exceptionally happy with how the background has turned out as well, with kind of how the Juggernog symbol has kind of faded into the like the red background and so forth, and we've gone with like the start of the white writing, and now you can actually see our Twitter handles in our name tags as well. So if you guys want to tweet us, you know, they're there for you guys to see. And so but before we get into more explanation of the changes that have come around, Carl and Spike, how are you both doing? How was your Christmas break / New Year?
I'm tired.
Are you ever not tired?
I woke up 15 minutes ago.
Oh jeez. All right.
Mine was great. It was pretty chill. It was a good Christmas and New Year.
Good. I'm glad. It was a very different one, I bet. Like
Yeah.
with everything that's kind of going on worldwide, it must have been a very different one for all of us.
It was pretty much the same for me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, guys. Right now, before we get into kind of the main topics for today, I'm just gonna say hello to everyone in chat. Hello to Lewis. Hello to Erica, and hello to Menabot, and hello to everyone else who's gonna be coming in. You know, it's really great to see all you guys again. We haven't done an episode since I think it's been over a month since we last did the episode with Cosmic and Jason. That was from Division Z. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that episode from start to finish. It was really cool having those guys on, and I believe next Saturday I am actually going to be on their podcast, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I approached Cosmic and he wanted to get me on, so I just said, yeah, just whenever you have me down, I'll be there.
Yep.
So that'll be pretty awesome. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done an episode. But so hello to all of your faces. It's really good to see you all. Now we got to get into kind of talking about the idea behind this whole rebrand. And the idea behind the rebrand is basically that while I was really happy with how the podcast was doing, I wanted some changes. And basically, as Cosmic, aka self promo man, yeah, I'm not surprised at that, Pete, to be honest. But the idea behind these changes was that we wanted to kind of make this podcast a little bit more unique in kind of the design layout of stuff and the formats that we do it in. And that's kind of how we were approaching this whole idea. And it was an idea that I had in my head for probably a couple of months before I actually approached the guys with the idea, and they were really on board, so I was really happy with that. So I spent about a month. It's probably just under a month working on the designs and the like the new thumbnail as well. Like you guys saw the new style of the thumbnail that we've got, which I'm really happy with. I'm really happy with how that looks. So it was a lot of work. But the first big idea behind this rebrand is that we have more scenes. So what you're seeing here is kind of the introduction scene for when we have a guest on. But if it's just the three of us, this will be our main discussion page. But however, when we have a guest on, you would the cameras will go off for just a second. But when we have a guest on, this will be what you'll see for the main guest. So you have us, Slot, Spike, and then the main guest that we have on. And then we go into a guest question scene, which gonna have Kyle, and the focus is gonna be kind of on them. And then last but not least, you'll have this scene here, which we'll get into when we talk about, as you guys can see, will be the first main topic today, Tombstone. So, but that's kind of how but that's how the podcast is gonna kind of, come into effect. And so we're excited to, see how it kind of pans out in a way. But Jordan, happy birthday to you, my guy. Really hope you had a nice day, my guy. But yes, we will be reading chat a lot more, because another big change is that because I no longer own the Discord server that I had, topic time is no longer going to be a thing, because I'm really not comfortable with doing topic time in someone else's Discord server. It just doesn't seem right. So topic time won't be a thing. However, if you guys do want to ask us questions, put them in the chat. Okay, Erica, if she's around, will be kind of reminding you guys to put the questions in, and we'll be sure to get those at the end of the show. So topic time is not essentially gone, but just kind of that whole the way it was before has gone, and it's been changed. So if you guys do want to ask us questions, feel free to put them in the chat. And as always, if you want to be a guest on the show, tweet us. Tweet me, Carl, or Spike, because I'm no longer the host of this show. The show is hosted by the three of us. There's no co-host role that has been removed. I've never been ZombSquad. We have been ZombSquad, and that's something that's never changed. And this is my way of just, I'm very thankful to these guys, and this is my way of saying to them that you guys aren't co-hosts. You host the show just as much as what I do, and so it's going to be a 3-man hosting up until when the show comes to an end. So it'll be good. It'll be good fun. But yes, so you got the scenes, you got topic time, talk about the co-host role and so forth. Gameplay won't be shown anymore unless we're talking about a specific gameplay elements. Then we'll probably show it on this scene here. I'll put the gameplay in the actual in the window there, so we can see if there's like a particular bit we want to talk about. But that's how that's gonna work. And also, I've got a stream deck, and I love this thing. This thing is freaking damn awesome. Okay, I'm literally just pressing the button, and boom, next scene. Boom, next scene. It's great. It's really great. Erica, good to see you. Sol, good to see you. And Cosmic, good to see you, my guy. Been welcome. Shouldn't there be a live announcement? There should be. I think Erica should have put one in self-promotion. But I'm no longer doing the live stream announcements in the Discord because it's no longer my server. So that's kind of how matches are. But I did put a tweet out, so that's probably how most of you guys have come here as well. Anyways, just trying to think of all the other changes that have gone out. I mean, the formats, you guys kind of got a taste. You guys kind of got a taste of the formats with how we've done the last few episodes, and just how we've got 3 main discussions and so forth. But we're kind of sticking to that. But zombies isn't kind of going to be our main focus. We will talk about it, and we've got a couple of things to talk about today. But I want to move into kind of films and TV stuff as well. So that's kind of how zombies will still be a part of this podcast and always will be, but it won't be kind of a huge main focus of the podcast like it used to be, if that makes sense. Damn. Definitely use the live stream announcement channel. I honestly, Pete, I don't feel comfortable using that because there's a low-key echo. Is there? You guys echo?
Is there?
Carl, can you hear an echo?
Sort of. At times, but not consistently.
Spike, can you hear an echo?
No.
No?
Could be through me. I still don't have the settings fully down.
Okay. Well, you might hear the slight echo through Spike. Hi Top, good to see you. Going really well. So I think that's everything we're going to be pretty much covering. So as I said, guys, like questions you want to ask us, feel free to put them in the chat. We'll definitely get around to them at the end of the show, just like how we did kind of topic time. I had it really quiet. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just as long as, I mean, it's been I think just I want to say just over a month since I last streamed, so there might be some slight, hiccups here and there. So for that, I do apologize. So forth. But
I did just get a Chromebook, so I don't have everything down pat.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It again, all of this stuff comes with time. Like, it's something that we'll tweak here and there, just kind of until we can make it for perfect, basically. But then again, I always say nothing's perfect. This is a zombies podcast. There's bound to be technical difficulties. So, like, and we've known that from the past experiences that we've had. Like, it's pretty insane.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty nuts. But anyways, our Christmas was really good. It was obviously very different because of everything that's happening worldwide. But it was my one was still pretty decent. Really enjoyed it. But Carl Spike, what I've been meaning to ask you guys is, what do you think of the rebrand?
Dude,
it's pretty nice.
Yeah. I like that you got the transitions. That's really gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, and plus, like you said, with your actually controlling with the stream deck, you can just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be very smooth.
Yeah, just like
very good
boom,
transitions.
boom.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Like,
not to mention the thumbnail's sick.
Yeah, having a stream deck is it. As Jay Brady, James has been telling me, having a stream deck is a game changer. Like, it's honestly, it's nuts at how easy you can do, like, all of the transitions and things. And also you can have, like, in the stream deck app itself, you can change, like, you can have, like, different, I'm gonna call them scenes. I don't actually know what they're physically called. But, like, profiles, that's it. You can have so I have a profile set for the podcast, and I have a profile set for my Twitch side. And the Twitch side is like, it has all the scenes I have for my Twitch thing. It has music, my Twitter. I can just press a button and it will appear. It's so sick. I love this thing. Like, it's pretty nuts. Okay. Yes. Pete, we haven't got. Well, I don't think. Have you guys gotten around to playing Verco's new maps?
Yeah, Pete and I played Mount Sela together.
Right, okay. I haven't played them yet, but but when we get around to, like, Carl, feel free to talk about them as much as you want. I'm not worried about spoilers at all. I'll get around to playing the maps at some point, but it's just when I can find the time. But we will get around to that. But let's first go into the juicy news. So Treyarch, the Mad Lads themselves, dropped a little Happy New Year spirit on 31st of December. And that Happy New Year spirit comes in the form of the next perk we can see in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. And that perk is Tombstone Soda. Like, I never would have thought in a million years, like, that they would bring a perk like Tombstone back. But how do you guys feel about it coming back? Because I know my thoughts on this.
It's very well needed.
Yeah, I think so.
If I'm assuming the way it's gonna work on, then that's what I mean.
Because it's very because also I'm intrigued to see about the like the tiers, tier 1, tier 2, 3, what they're going to be, what the upgrades are going to be, and what the final thing is going to be like. Is it going to be this literal badass thing that's going to be a lifesaver? Because, like, yes, exactly, Pete. We can save our salvage now. We have a method of saving our salvage. The amount of times I've died on, like, round 40 plus, and literally I have been just screwed over because I can't get armor. I can't buy any of the I can't buy any of the stuff from the build, like the building bench. It's so frustratingly annoying. But now we have a method.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, was Tombstone Was Tombstone one of the perks that was found in the game files to be coming
Yes.
for future? It was. Okay, now, what were the others? I think it was Mule Kick, Double
PhD,
Tap.
Mule Kick, and then...
Was Double Tap one?
Yeah, Double Tap.
So, PhD, Mule Kick, Double Tap, Tombstone. Those were the 4 that were found in the game files. And
Correct.
now we've got one that's immediately confirmed because it was told by the lads themselves. You know, these lads here, these absolute crazy boys, Treyarch. What I find hilarious is that people but what not what I find hilarious, but the way I'm looking at this is that Tombstone is going to be used in the most perfect way possible because because of how transversable the Machina is, like you can get to like areas of the map within the... What was the time limit on a Tombstone for you to pick it up after you spawn back in?
It's at least a minute.
At least a minute. Okay, so you have a minute.
Here, let me Google it.
You can get to different areas of the map within a minute. Like that's what I really admire about this. Like Transit, you stood absolutely no chance of getting your Tombstone back unless you literally spawned within the area that you left it. And while town was an exception, you could easily pick it up.
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Okay, so wow, really? A minute and 30 seconds?
Yeah, according to just a quick Google search.
Okay, that's...
Oh, it's from the COD wiki.
Right, that's longer than what I was expecting. Because for some reason, I thought it was 30 seconds. I thought you only had 30 seconds to pick it up.
Nah, no way it was 30.
So you're telling me that I've been worrying for 30 seconds since 2012 to pick up...
Yeah, you had a minute extra.
Like, oh my god.
Joe's like, what the hell?
I wish I had known that soon enough, because then I could literally easily just, I wouldn't have to rush to buy the perks. I would literally just kind of... I would just do it at a very steady pace. Okay, that's my bad. Tombstone was a good perk in a bad map. Any other map, it would have been fine.
Exactly.
That's true.
Would it have been a pain in Die Rise? That's my question.
Probably. Yeah, because there's only one, like, if you were to try to do like laps of the map, there's only one way to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't like you can't drop down and then and just try to get back up.
No,
that's just not possible.
Yeah. You have to move forward. And
so, yeah, you're forced to.
So I think it would have been a pain in Die Rise. Mob of the Dead.
Depends on. I'd say it depends on their respawning algorithm. I don't know how it exactly works.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Buried would have been pretty easy to get it back, and Origins. I think Origins. I kind of say Origins like a 50-50. Because
I'd say Origins would be like quite bearable, but also like you need to hurry the fuck up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you would need to literally spray, and then all it takes for you is to hear that siren, and the big boy spawning. You're just like, okay, shit, I've got to go and get my Tombstone. I've got to get my gun back. Like I was saying, I wonder how it's going to work now with upgrades and such, but I imagine it will let you keep your salvage and scrap, because that's been a big complaint, losing it. Yeah, exactly. Like, not being able to keep your salvage and, like, after you bleed out was my biggest issue with Cold War zombies. Like, and I've got very little to complain about Cold War zombies. Like, the bosses I can get by. Like, they can be a pain in the ass on the higher rounds, but then again, it's like that's what a boss is meant to do. It's meant to be that challenging aspect, so I'm not really worried about that too much. But not being able to keep your salvage and your equipment after you bleed out is, I mean, the equipment not so much, because you can just easily get that back with the salvage you have, but not being able to buy armor on a high round after you spawn back in, how much of a pain in the ass is that?
Yeah, and I feel like armor is pretty pivotal in this game as far as just, to try to get your stuff back, you need a little bit of protection.
It's easily, like...
You need to, you need to at least, respawn at least with 2,000 green and 500 blue.
Yeah, at least. Like armor, what is the armor cost again? Is it I want to say 250.
Oh, 500, 1,250.
500, 1,250. So it's 500, 1,000 common, and then 250 rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then again, you wouldn't have to worry about weapon rarities because you got like, well, and then again.
Yeah, when you respawn, it increases your weapon rarity.
Yeah, I like that aspect. I like that mechanic. That's a good thing because it will give.
At least they help you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much. Like,
yeah,
especially with how hard the zombies hit on the high rounds. Like,
oh yeah,
I think it's like 2 slaps. You are fucked, mate. You are screwed. Dead.
If Sam's here, he can because he knows that. Because like there is at some point where it does like at some point the zombies do literally 2-hit you.
Yeah. And if you don't have armor, you don't have a juggernaut. That's a big issue. Like
you probably get 1 hit, honestly.
That armor on high rounds is you need it. You absolutely need it. Just like you need juggernaut as well. Like
yeah.
Well, not even like
For the times that me and the attempts that me and Sam have attempted to get to run 100. For all of them, I'll just spill the beans here. We failed because internet his shitter spectrum is poo bad.
yeah.
He literally disconnected on round 99.
Spike. I heard about that run because wasn't Pete in that run with y'all?
Yeah, I think he disconnected in like 95.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. But like for every round from then, me and Sam were having to like control like 3-player zombies, and just every round it was just a fucking booking it to the ether tunnel to get armor. And I'm pretty sure every time as well we had to like throw a monkey just to buy us some time.
Your 7th perk is going to cost 5,500. That's true. That's very true. Round 98 and he crashed on round 98 and 99. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's just ridiculous, man. Like,
dude.
Oh yeah, the round 90. No, what round was that, Pete? What round was it where the Jinx said you fucked us? Because Pete said like, we're gonna disconnect on this round, and me and Sam were just like, what the fuck?
Like, damn it, Pete.
There's nothing worse than a Jinx. And I know.
Yeah,
because I'm the king of
and
Jinx.
he called it too. We quite literally disconnected on that round. I don't remember what round it was.
He called the first one. 98.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Damn. That's insane. Jinxing is one of the worst things in the world. Like, there's been a couple of times where I've gone into Syndicate's stream while he's been playing Blackout, and as soon as I join, he dies. Like, I'm just like, am I a curse? Why am I the freaking curse? But there were other times where I joined some of these streamers. They're playing zombies, and as soon as I join and type one word in the chat, they then go down. I'm just like, okay, I need to just stop watching people's streams. Clearly, I'm a big inconvenience. Like, it struggles. But I must admit, I like the look of the Tombstone can. I really like the look of it.
Oh, I just thought of something. Do you think that's what the tier 3 can looks like?
Wait, do the cans look different?
I'm pretty sure they do. The cans look different every tier.
Really?
Wait, really?
I'm pretty sure.
That'd be cool if I haven't noticed that.
I've never noticed that. What?
Yeah.
Guys in chat, can you confirm that?
Confirm that, because I'm pretty sure they're different every tier.
That's cool.
Are the cans different every tier? Because every time I've upgraded them, they've literally looked the same. Like,
hang on.
Dude, that'd be sick if that's like for real though.
But I would imagine this is kind of what the standard Tombstone can would look like. Also, I love the I love the little nod to Avenged Sevenfold here. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Also,
too.
the top saying "Don't rest in pieces." Like, sorry, don't rest in peace. That the start of the can looks really good. I love the rebrand they've done of it. I just want it to work properly. I don't care. I don't care if the tombstone saves everything. Just save my salvage. Just save my salvage.
Yeah, just salvage at the very least.
Like, I would imagine.
So do you guys think they'll incorporate it into solo in a good way? You know, like to where.
Well,
in solo,
the thing is about solo is that you can actually bleed out with a self-revive, I found out.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have to revive yourself.
How would you?
Oh. Yeah, see, how would it... So that's what I was wondering, like...
So yeah, on solo, once you bleed out, the game ends. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe Tombstone on solo would kind of act maybe as like a self-med / near-death experience type thing. Like maybe you come back in and then so maybe you get back up, you keep 6 perks, but you lose Tombstone and you have to go and buy it again.
Yeah, that's kind of like what Jason was talking about on his video he made recently, or well, probably a couple weeks back now. But
what did he say on that video?
He was just saying, I think like what you said, it would be like he said an aftertaste. He would think that it would have an aftertaste effect in solo.
Yep.
Because it was his only plausible way that it would work in solo. Because I was wondering, like, how do you incorporate it? Being the fact that, yeah, if you don't have a self-revive, then how are you, you just bleed out and die.
You know what? I didn't think of that.
So that's what I was wondering.
Aftertaste effect makes more sense. And I'll tell you why. Purely because when you pick yourself back up with aftertaste, you lose your quick revive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the case that when you on solo, when you can pick yourself back up, maybe you lose your tombstone.
Yep.
It's the only kind of thing that makes sense in my head because you getting back up and still having tombstone is one of the most OP things in the game. If that is how they're gonna work it.
That would be too great. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That'd make it too easy. I think at that point it's already fairly easy now.
Like, I don't know. Like, guys in chat, do you guys think that's probably how it's gonna work? I reckon that will be maybe a tier 2 thing. I don't know. I think tier 3. I'm gonna make a prediction right here. Okay, right here on stream. Tier 3 is gonna be specifically for keeping your salvage.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make that prediction right here. It's gonna be 100% wrong, but that's my prediction.
To me, that
Go on.
I was gonna say, Jack, I think that would be a really good reward for tier 3. It's just, how's the tier 1 and 2 thing gonna work?
Tier 1 could be as simple as you just keep you keep your perks basically. Like just keep your perks and maybe equipment or something like that. I don't know. Tier 2 is an interesting one because tier 2 is neither the weakest thing nor the most effective thing. It's like it's very mid-center. So I don't know. What do you think, Spike? What do you think tier 2 would be for Tombstone?
No idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna.
I'm really
curious. Because the base level makes sense, but tier 2 is kind of like that middle ground of, like you said, what.
Oh yeah, probably tier 1 will probably be longer trying to pick up the tombstone.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like the sound of that.
And they'll definitely not add the perk machine into the machine. It's just gonna be the Wonder Fizz, but for future maps, it'll probably be a perk machine.
So maybe
Yeah.
So maybe like when you first get Tombstone, before you can upgrade it to tier 1, maybe that's got a counter of, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds, and then when you big it up to like tier 2 or something, that would be maybe going back to what Tombstone was originally, 90 seconds, because then that would literally double it.
That would be a good increase in time, like Spike said, or like Minnow. Like,
Yeah.
that would be a very good. That way, at least, like originally, you have less of time, and then you upgrade it to tier 2, then you can actually have more time. And then tier 3, like you said, could be like salvage and
That, yeah, there's so many ideas being thrown out there. I like this. There's so many options of what it could be. We're gonna look at it and we're gonna be like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be the savior of zombies. Like, it's gonna be insane. Do you think they'll add a Tombstone machine into Demachiner, or will it only be in the Wonder Fizz? I think I'll agree with Spike and say Wonder Fizz only, because.
Yeah, I was answering his question.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
Because I can't see. There'd be no reason to add like. It's what the Wonder Fizz is there for. Like,
Yeah.
it's there so they can add more perks into each map and not have to use the resources or the money to put the physical machine in. Just add it to the machine that's already there. It just makes more sense. And
Just update the 4 out of order icons.
yeah, that's basically it. And hello, Phoenicals. Welcome your face to the stream. All in all, though, I'm excited for Tombstone's return. I'm going to be very, very interested to see how it's going to play out. And how it's going to do. Not just in this map, but also in future maps as well. Because from what I've been hearing, and what I've seen from a couple of tweets on Twitter, end of February is apparently meant to be Season 2. And that's when we're meant to be getting our new map. Whatever the map is.
Yeah.
Like, I just think, I'm with you. Go, please! Just give us a new map. Like, D-Machine is great and all, but having one map to play for 4 months is not enough. And with the people out there that, like, I'm one of these people as well. I'm not the biggest fan of DannWillz Arcade. I never have been. It's just never been something that's really appealed to me. For that, I would only be playing D-Machina. And it is fun. It's a good map, but we needed at least 2 maps on launch, and then DannWillz Arcade. Like,
sure.
But I can still understand why, with the time crunch they were on, why we only got the 1 map. And so I'm not gonna fault them, but we needed, and also we got no new map in the first season. But this actually moves into our second topic, which is talking about 115 Day.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys
it kind of shocks me that they acknowledged it again.
Like, for Treyarch to tweet out saying, quote unquote, checks calendar. Oh hey, 115 Day is next week. See you soon, zombie fans. But then for them to reply to that saying, and yes, we'll have more zombies goodies to talk about in addition to Cranked, which also goes live next week. So I think Cranked is the 14th, and then 115 Day is the next day.
Yeah.
Now, this is a big stretch here. Could we possibly be seeing a small survival map?
That's what I said on Twitter. It's going to be not survival.
Yeah, I'd agree with Spike. That would be a really good.
Because, like, think about it this way. They probably already have it ready because Because according to leaks, we were supposed to unlock Nox Survival after doing the Easter egg.
But then that never happened, did it?
Exactly.
Oh, if they like, even if they just give us Nox Survival, I'll be happy. It's something extra to play up until when we get the brand new big map in season 2.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
I think one thing that'd be really cool, since according to the leaks, all the DLC maps are going to be remakes. But I think if that is true, I think it'd be really cool if they just they sectioned off all the new areas from the map and just kept like the remake of the map, like for example Kino. Let's say they do that, and according to leaks, they just section off the new parts and you just have Kino Survival.
I can see it. I can see it. Like, they just need to. The thing is, right? They need to give us more to be able to do. Like, multiplayer has got a shit ton of content, and it feels like Zombies has barely got any. Like, we had Jingle Hells. That was it. Like,
me and Sam talked about it, and Jingle Hells plays the exact same way as you would a normal Zombies game. You don't hit the box, and there's no box in Jingle Hells. It's nothing different except for decorations and snowmen. That's it.
mm-hmm.
And the new power-up, I guess, too.
I am curious to see how Cranked is going to play out. Like, it does look interesting, and I'm very intrigued to try that out. But at the same time, I don't know, like, but then again, it's just like the community has always been asking for new game modes and game modes to come back. Oh, I just had a thought. What 115 day? Treyarch, give us grief. Give us freaking grief on 115 day. The community will love you forever. Like, I'm just saying that now. Give us grief on 115 day. And that's one of the game modes that you had planned for Cold War. Like, we will then have Cranked, and we will have Grief to keep us occupied up until like about a month and a half later when the next map drops. I think I could be wrong about that, but that's what I'm going off of.
I'm kind of whatever about Grief. That's just me, though.
You said you're worried about Grief.
No, I'm kind of whatever about it. Like, I don't really care about it.
Oh, okay.
Like other people do.
It's like, I mean, grief is like a personal preference, really. It's some people enjoy it, some people don't enjoy it. It's just, it's kind of what you're used to. There's nothing bad about enjoying game modes.
Yeah, like just something that we've had, like just something to play, I guess. I mean, as like a permanent mode.
Yeah.
I think another thing they need to do with modes is that, like, they need to give us rewards for actually playing.
Yeah, but it's like,
they got close with that in BO4 when it came to gauntlets. They got really close. We at least got rewards for doing the gauntlets, but it's not satisfying at all. We need rewards that are worth chasing for.
Gauntlets are just not. They weren't. The rewards on gauntlets were terrible.
Fucking stickers.
You got a sticker and you got a calling. I think you got a calling card at some point as well.
Yeah, you got a calling card for the 3 tiers. And then hard mode. Ooh, a purple outline. Ooh.
But then again, then it begs the question, like, I think rewards in Cold War compared to Black Ops 4 have definitely gone up. Like, doing a mini Easter egg in Black Ops in Die Machina gives you a reward every time. I think that's definitely an improvement. But
I think things like that need to stay with each map.
Yes.
Like you have a reason to do the side Easter egg, except for doing it once and be like, oh, that's cool, and then never think about it again.
Yeah, I agree. Those kinds of Easter eggs are definitely a part of what keeps the gameplay engaging.
Yeah.
Like,
And then, with the coffin dance, it's literally a part of the speed run.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. But have you seen the latest speedrun? What's the speedrun world record at the moment? I know Noah reacted to it.
I haven't seen it.
Did he?
I'm fairly certain the guy didn't do the coffin dance Easter egg.
Did he get lucky out of the box?
No.
Or did he do the free one?
He did the free one. Which I find very interesting, because I know some speedrun tactics have been using the coffin dance, but this particular one, which currently holds the world record for D Machina, doesn't use the coffin dance Easter egg. It's really interesting.
What is the world record right now?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Last time I seen it was 19 minutes.
Let me switch back to this a second while I get this up. I believe. So for single player, let's show the guys. Oh, hang on, let's cut it off. So it's this guy here, Scrappy, and he currently has the record for 22.
Oh, Scrappy.
22 minutes and 50 seconds. So it's not 19 minutes is 2-player.
Oh, okay.
18 minutes 40 is 3-player, and 18 minutes 51 is 4-player.
Okay.
So, but I mean, 22.
I remember Scrappy. He did some runs for Shadows of Evil.
22 minutes is pretty nuts. Like, I give that. That's, I mean, I applaud all Easter egg speedrunners. Like, they are. I commemorate them for the effort and just the time they put into going for that record. But it's not something I could ever do. Like, I couldn't. Like,
I don't have the patience or whatever to. I don't know. I would be so terrible at it.
Yeah, I'm like you, Carl. I don't have. Which is bad, because back in Black Ops 3, I used to do a lot of speedruns, and
oh yeah,
they were a lot of fun. But now it's like I would rather play a game casually than try and do a speedrun.
That's typically how I've always been until I learned BO3's Easter eggs, and still casual, not trying to beat them a certain time. But yeah, those guys, man, I just like Steve. Like, how the hell do you do this shit, man? You know, like, how did he do that shit in Shadows of Evil? Just
freaks of nature.
Not to mention as well how he did the world record for Shadows when he.
I know.
Oh yeah, that's fucking insane.
Jumped on the telephone wire and did a tramless strat. Like, bro, how do you figure this stuff out? Like, it's insane.
It's just, man, just putting the time in and like figuring all that stuff out. God.
It's absolutely it's bonkers, and it drives me nuts how they have such brain power to like just to kind of sit there and just, you know, plan every single little aspect of it. You're like, okay, so I've got to do this, I've got to hit this at this specific time, and it's just there's so much work that goes into speedrunning, particularly for when you're soloed player, because you have to do everything.
Do everything yourself.
Like, I don't think whenever I've done speedruns, I've always done it co-op, where there's 2, 3, or 4 player, but
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'd say that I have done solo speed runs in the past, but then again, I think the best solo speed run I've probably ever done is probably the Horizon Drag. I tried Sensibo, that completely fell through the floor. That was just
Yeah, it's all based on RNG.
Like, but those eggs where it's literally based on RNG, like Moon, for instance. Like, dude, how do they even? I'm gonna look up Moon's one.
The fucking stars have to align at the correct angle.
Yeah, really. Tell me about it.
Like the Mad Lad himself, Codename Pizza, currently holds the record for Moon, 29 minutes and 1 second. 1 second. I love that.
That man just goes above and beyond to beat every time his best record on that map on Moon. He loves nailing that map.
Yeah, he is an example of someone who will always just go at it, and I always applaud him for that.
Yeah, I would just be so nervous. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that puts a lot of time in to get the confidence to do everything smoothly.
It's just the time and the effort. Like that's what it is for speedrunning. It's the time and effort that you gotta just be patient. And I have not got the patience for the life of me to do those kinds of speedruns.
It's like fuck.
Oh yeah,
like yeah, Pizza really likes Moon. Yeah, he does. He does. Like how many times has he had the record now for that map? It's so many. I've lost count.
Yeah.
Like he's a freaking mad lad, but he's super awesome. He's a lot of fun to watch. I really like Pizza.
Yeah. How he keeps that energy up, man. he keeps it going, man.
I just don't know how he does it. Like, it's pretty nuts. But I've just seen your memes, like, we'll be right back.
Oh, the Johnny J one.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah, as soon as I saw that frame in his video, I was like, "This, you are fucked, Johnny."
Yeah, even right.
Like I
Show the stream for the.
Yeah. Jack has this. Yeah, definitely.
You can show the other thing too if you want. We can talk about that.
Yep, that's what
Spike, I want to.
That's what I plan to do.
I want to know.
Hang on.
What does Jack think about that map next to Shadow?
Hang on, I haven't properly seen.
Also, I will say, I will correct myself on here. Dead of the Night should not be that low. That was a mistake on my part.
Hang on.
Oh.
Cheers. No.
Where? Okay. I want to see where you would have, or where you would have it, or have it.
It's supposed to be. I think I said it's supposed to be B or A. It's supposed to be in one of those two slots.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, I saved them and now I can't find them. Ha ha! Wait, what?
Dang it, Jack.
Hang on a minute, what the hell's happened here? Hang on, hold the phone.
What?
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What's that save? Why is that saved as an... What the fuck? Oh, I know why. Open original. It's because I have... Yeah, that was so annoying. Actually, I might as well just show it this way. Boom. Right. Alright. So, you guys are about to see a great meme here. Look at this.
All the boxes.
Yeah, it's alright. Look at that. Look at that. I like how the perk cans, all 6 of them fit into that juggernaut fridge.
Oh yeah,
so
it's
cool.
perfect. It's
Right?
quite perfect.
I thought the same thing. I was like, wow, that's it came into use.
I've just realized that John and Carl are wearing exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I just got it in. I just got it in the other day, Friday, man.
what is that?
Workaholic Anonymous.
Anonymous. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah. I tweeted out at John, and then later in his Discord server, he's like, "Hey, everyone that bought a hoodie, tweet it out." I'm like, "That was my idea. You took my idea, John. I promoted it."
That's
No,
pretty
I
funny. I
told him
like that.
I'd wear it on the show. Shout him out. That's awesome. Our good boy Johnny J.
Oh, good. Oh, good boy. That just sounds really odd for some reason.
Hey, John is a bona fide like friend and member of ZombSquad now. He's been on the show. We gotta give our
Yeah.
you know. John, come back, man. If you ever want to be back on, come back.
Okay, now right. I have not seen this tier list properly, so everyone, this is
It's my updated one.
This is Spike's updated tier list. So
Oh snap! It's about to get controversial.
Very.
I've already seen one thing I really don't like.
I know what it is.
Oh yeah, he saw blood. He went to throw up.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Jack sees S and's like, "Why did you put it there, Jack?" No.
But then again, I know how much Spike loves the map, so I
No,
can't fault him for putting blood in S tier, like because of how much he loves it.
Right. Exactly.
But he put shadows in S tier, so I will forever commemorate him for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. I mean,
Origins. Okay, controversial. Darius and Drac.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable, but I've really gone off of Darius and Drac because of how much I played it. It's just a stale map to me now, which is a shame because I really like the map. Ascension in A tier. My lad, thank you. I was not expecting. He put tag in A tier as well?
Yeah.
Bro. Respect. Zetsubo, yeah, I understand that. Gorod, okay. Classified in A tier, okay. Alpha Omega, controversial. I don't know how much.
Sam would have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah.
Sam, okay. For those of you who haven't been following the channel for long, I did a series called Zombies Jeopardy. It was a game show trivia quiz series, and I thoroughly enjoyed it all the way up to the end. It was a big competition. We had so many players on. We had games, semi-finals, and then the final. Take Out Mars, or Sam as we know him by, is plotting his revenge as we speak because of the final. Because of how really big I went into some of the questions. And he called me twisted. He called me evil. And he was in a very big what the fuck stage. So I'm waiting for the vengeance. I know on the next Jeopardy we do here on ZombSquad, he is going to completely and utterly decimate me with questions I'm gonna know zero shit about. So
he's gonna handpick questions just for you.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And you know what, Sam? I have one thing to say, and one thing to say only. Bring it on. I'm not scared. Bring it on. Okay, let me go back to this. So, Doriza 5, Shangri-La.
Just a real quick thing. I must say, I had so much fun revisiting World War II Zombies with Sam.
Okay. What was
That
it?
was such a fun experience.
What was it about? What was it about that you enjoyed going back to?
Well, I never played the Tortured Path. I never played the Frozen Dawn. I absolutely love the Frozen Dawn.
Okay. Never played myself, so I can't really comment.
I honestly really recommend that, like, you honestly do go back to it, just at least play the Frozen Dawn. The Frozen Dawn is such a fun map. The Wonder Weapons too are also like really easy as well.
Yeah, I always thought that map really looked cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I say the only like all the Wonder Weapons are melee weapons, so they replace your shovel, not a weapon slot.
Ooh.
And all of them are like well, once you upgrade them, they're all like really really good. Like there's not one I can say that's like bad, because the Broken Flail, when that's upgraded, that acts like the golden knife from Shadow Throne, where it gives you armor if you do a heavy attack. The shield does like a range attack. The scythe broken as shit. Hammer, it's literally Thor. Like you literally become Thor when you upgrade it.
Damn.
Yeah, I probably should have mentioned this earlier on, but Spike, your mic has been crackling for the whole episode.
Oh.
Well, it's like when you start off talking, it's fine, and then it's like the more you talk, it then goes into like a crackling stage. It's really weird.
I don't know why that is.
It's,
Yeah,
like,
see,
it's,
right
something,
now-
it's something we can
Yeah.
look at later on.
That's,
Um,
yeah.
That's for another day.
I'm sorry, I've got to ask, Spike. Why is
Uh-huh.
9 in F tier?
I know, that's what I was gonna ask too. Like, what made Spike?
For me, I haven't. Well, for starters, it has a huge problem with special zombie balancing. By round 20, you only see special zombies. Regular zombies, they're a myth. They literally become a myth. They're non-existent. Gladiators, marauders, tigers, fucking countless zombies up the ass.
Yeah, okay, I'll give him that.
I can't, yeah. Like,
That's only by round 20.
Round 50 is when those bosses really start to hit you hard.
yeah, I would say that is the most glaring, obvious, like, downside.
To me, that's like a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would, on this tier list, I would swap. I would swap
love-
9 and Voyage.
Voyage has that same problem, but the only reason why it's in D tier is because of the Easter egg.
Okay, I can understand that.
The Easter eggs are really fun when they do.
See, now this is my biggest problem, right? Dead of the Night. Now, I've never been.
It's supposed to be in B, like I said.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but Dead of the Night does not belong in B tier. It does not belong in B tier. See, I have so many issues with Dead of the Night, and mostly. So my issues with Dead of the Night are on two things, right? And they are literally the reason why I never play the map ever. Bosses, because the vampires I cannot freaking stand, and the werewolves are bullet sponges. And secondly, parts. It is part finding simulator 2020.
The only thing I agree about is the parts. The other two, the vampires, like the regular Nosferatus, they don't do the jump attack, but the Crimson Nosferatus do the jump attack. But there is a way to tell when they're going to do the jumps, so you then shoot them to cancel their jump attack. And the werewolves are not that big of bullet sponges if you use silver bullets.
See, even with silver bullets, it still takes me. It feels like it takes me forever to kill the werewolves.
Well, you can also use your special weapon.
I mean, and again, that's just me though. Like, it's just those are my issues with Dead of the Night. Like, it's the only thing I like about the map. Well, I like two things about the map. I like the setting. I think it's a really cool setting, and I really like the Wonder Weapon as well. The Wonder Weapon is a lot of fun to use.
Yeah, definitely.
Now C tier, I can get behind everything you put in C tier, minus maybe Mom of the Dead. See now, Moon. I didn't like BO1's Moon, but Chronicles Moon, I really loved that. Like that was a remaster like no other. It actually made me it made me enjoy the moon experience that I wanted to enjoy in BO1 in Chronicles. Like
Moon got one of the biggest glow ups with Chronicles.
Surely
Definitely.
did. Surely did, hon. I do like the way that map looks. It's beautiful. Teresa 5
So- I felt the same about Shane too.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah,
ask.
Shang did also get a glow up.
I gotta ask, why is 5 in B tier?
It's a fun map. Well, actually, here, let me put it this way. I said this with Sam's group when I shared it. I see War Not War, Kino to Toten, and 5 as challenge maps. Just from like retrospectively, I see those maps as challenge maps. So 5 is a really good challenge map to test your skills, to see how good you are in compact spaces.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think of it that way. That's a good way to put it.
That's how I've always felt about 5. Like, to me, 5 on BO1 is like a really challenging map. Like, I still regard it as like one of the toughest maps for me.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah.
I genuinely do believe that was the intention behind it. Is that it was supposed to be like a really difficult challenge map.
Yeah. I've always felt that.
Realistically, every map on BO1 is a challenge map for how terrible the guns are.
Yeah. I mean, I only recently got good at Call of the Dead. Like, I used to always struggle with even it.
See,
Yeah.
That's the thing, Kyle. Like, Spike put Targ the Toten in A tier, right? I'm so
Okay.
thankful for that because Targ, in my opinion, is this, and this is just my personal preference. Targ is my favorite map on BO4 because it made the Call of the Dead experience better in every
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And I cannot, like, people have a lot of issues with Targ, and I understand people don't like the ending, but gameplay, I think Targ is such a fun map.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, I don't know, even the ending I can get behind. Like,
If you
I don't
really
know,
think about it, TOG is actually like the only map in BO4 that's like kind of casual.
Mhm.
that is very true. Yeah, it's not hectic.
There's not many parts.
Mm-mm.
There's only 2 special zombies other than hellhounds. You have the
Right.
fire zombie and the electric zombie, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like overwhelming ever.
Yeah, it's
It is.
not an overwhelming map at all. And there's also 3 wonder weapons.
And those, and the thing is, those elemental zombies, they aren't a problem. They
Yeah.
aren't a problem like the catalysts are in the Chaos story. Like,
And plus, as well, like you can get rid of the fire zombies too if you don't
Yeah.
mind them when you never use it.
yeah,
You can just
oh,
get rid of
it's so
them.
good.
Man, if the scavenger was in that map, that would have been so cool though. God, that'd
Sound barrier breaking, I would love that.
that would have been so sick, dude. That'd have been cool.
I mean, all in all, Spike, I look at this list and you know what? It's not half a bad list. I will give you that. Couple things I would change, but all in all, that is not bad. I've seen worse.
Like syndicates.
But
Oh,
that
Lord.
one needs to be lost into
That
the dark
was
ether.
yeah. That one I was like, wow.
But then again, he did explain to Lex
Right.
that he explained to Lex that he goes off of how much fun the map is to play rather than the Easter eggs.
Right.
And so that I can kind of see why he puts certain maps in certain places from that perspective. And obviously his perspective is going to be very, very different from the community.
Right. Exactly.
But his though is like one of a kind.
Yeah, it's one of a kind.
That's very, yeah. To most
Um,
everybody else.
So let me just go through chat real quick. Do you think they'll add new game modes into Dead Ops Arcade 3? I would probably say not. What about you guys?
Nope. Dead Ops has always been like a one and done deal for every game for every iteration that's been in.
Yeah, I don't think they would. It'd be interesting to see, but I don't think they would.
Yeah.
9 has such a good E though, and the layout is just perfect.
Yeah, I saw that. But my thing about the layout is like it has the same drop as like some other maps. Like it has the same drop of SD machine where like, oh, like here's the top of the map and there's just a fucking bunker under it. Like that, to me, that drop is kind of old.
Yeah, okay, I can see where you're coming from. Dead of the Night has to be put in 80? No.
For me, honestly,
See,
I think I'd make a tier of its own. I think I'll just put Dead of the Night in its own tier, just like B.5.
B.5.
that's what I try to get from the people that really like Dead of the Night. Like, how do they like talk about it being really high up, like really good? Like, what is their reason?
The Wonder Weapon is one of the best of all time.
Yeah, I get behind that definitely. I love the Annihilator.
The Chaos Annihilator is so good, so good.
Hell yeah! I mean, you can go up the rounds with that baby.
Thing is,
the
thing is, right, with the Easter egg,
and another thing I was gonna say about the egg as well is like it's actually like really logical.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gives you hints of what to do, and then you piece things together that are in the map, and like figure out from there, like what to do.
So the thing is, right, with the egg, I don't want to do the egg again, but watching Lex, Noah, JC, and Chopper do the egg drunk at 3 a.m. was one of the most fun things I've ever watched on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that shit was so funny.
The other 3...
And Lex is doing the whole thing by himself.
The other 3 don't have a clue. Lex is just running around by himself doing literally the whole egg. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's fucking brilliant.
One of the funny bits about that video was JC like, remember when Lex came out to me and said, "Hey JC, where's Raw?"
Yeah. Oh, that was such a fun. I gotta go back and watch that video again. That was so good.
That video is such a good one.
He just turns around, he's like, yeah, I literally did the whole Easter egg and just burst out laughing.
Damn.
No, it's just like, Lex, I will kill you. I will find you and I will kill you. Absolutely mad bloke he was. That's so funny. Oh, I have to admit, I would put 9 and Ancient Evil in S.
I can understand Ancient Evil.
Ancient Evil is a really good map. I really do like Ancient Evil.
Maybe we should talk about that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me think. I need to think of why. I think honestly, it's I think by that point for me, I got tired of the whole like, 4 elemental wonder weapons.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta admit that the setting is beautiful for Ancient Evil.
Yeah, there's a lot of color and all that. It's really nice to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it just mostly just goes to my enjoyment of the map, where it's like not as high as others. I think that's what it comes down to, really, for me.
Okay, yeah, I can like, it's just, I mean,
because like there is a lot of good to the map. It's just my enjoyment is like it's what it comes to.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's gonna have those maps that they're gonna enjoy more than others. Like, at the moment, I can't really say much because it's still early days. But actually, you know what? I'm just gonna zip my mouth. that you heard nothing. I said nothing. Right. Let me go back here real quick. I mean, all in all, it's like the future of zombies. It looks positive with Cold War, but they need to be giving us more. They need to be giving us more stuff to do. Like, Zombies needs to... But also, can we just talk about the community for a second here? What has happened to the community? Like, I just feel like it's vanished again.
Mm-hmm.
It literally feels like when Cold War released, it felt like the entire community came back, and now it's kind of gone away again. That's what it feels like.
It's just like there's just nothing to do at the moment. Like for me and Sam, we've done the high rounds, we've done the Easter egg, we both got Dark Ether camo. Sam literally yesterday got the DM Ultra camo in multiplayer. We have nothing to do.
Yeah.
The only thing to go for is just like the level up and do the calling card challenges. But other than that, there's nothing to do.
Right. I mean, that's very true.
Yeah, there's like probably some side issues to solve for, but I'm pretty sure. I forgot what it was. I'm pretty sure there was one that was added in with an update. It was the I think it was like the max ammo one, like just randomly appearing, and I think people figured it out that the max ammo spawns after you spawn in the Elder God in the Dark Ether. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. It's the Greek mythology that really makes Ancient Evil an interesting map. Yeah, I agree. Zombies community popped an in plain sight. More like they popped an idolized, because it feels like everyone's gone. There's only like a select handful that is still around. But anyways, there's two...
Wait.
Go on.
Did Pat ever do his Revelations retrospective?
No.
No, he didn't.
That motherfucker!
I know. That's what I was like. I'm like, dude, I wanted to so bad see that. Like, because that's one of my favorite maps.
My God, bro. I mean, can we get a moment of silence for Pat? Like, he's gone. That boy gone. Like,
yeah, sucks. Like, because I love, man, he really did great content. I loved watching his vids.
But I gotta be honest, like, I watched his video and I completely understood every single aspect of where he came from. He feels burnt out.
I haven't seen it yet.
Like, he feels so burnt out on everything. And that's how I felt throughout, like, I think for that October to December. That's literally how I felt. I felt burnt out as hell.
Right.
And so coming back, things need to be changed.
Yeah. Like, I definitely absolutely understand the whole burnout. Like, I felt that with BO4.
I'm feeling that way with Cold War at the moment as well. I haven't jumped on Cold War in probably a month. And that's only because I just... Well, no, yeah, about maybe just under a month. I just have not had the motivation to get up and just launch Cold War. It's so...
And there's also just, like, nothing to do.
No, there isn't. And I don't want to be going into the machinery and doing exactly the same thing over and over and over again. I just don't want to do it.
Right. If there's nothing to earn, you don't feel like there's a reason to play.
Well, the only thing to really, like, to grind for in Cold War Zombies is Dark Ether, and that's it.
Which I'm not even that fussed about getting.
Me either.
I am not. I've got shotguns, Plague Diamond, and I've got two pistols gold, and then the M16 gold. That's it.
Shit, I don't have anything, not even gold.
I got like almost all the weapons Dark Ether. I haven't done the LMGs or snipers, but to explain real quick. You don't need to do all the categories to get Dark Ether. Because how it works is that the knife and the thumper so the game counts as that it's one category when you get both of those gold. So after that you get those two gold, you get Plague Diamond, but the game counts as like you get one of those gold, you get Plague Diamond for that, but you don't unlock it. You have to get both of those gold to get Plague Diamond, but the game counts as those being separate. So that's instantly just two categories done.
So weird.
It's very, very weird, but at least you don't have to do all the categories.
Yeah.
Menno, I haven't completed DannWillz Arcade 3. Have you guys completed DannWillz Arcade 3? No?
Say again, you cut out a little bit.
Have you completed DannWillz Arcade 3?
Oh no, I haven't even touched it. Actually, I have it uninstalled.
Okay.
I don't plan on really playing it, honestly.
I played it with my friend, but we got pretty far in it. I'd like to try to, but it might take some time.
Oh no, DannWillz has never been my thing.
Really, Spike?
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah,
I'm the same as Spike.
I barely played DannWillz Arcade 1. I played a bit of DannWillz Arcade 2, but I haven't touched 3 at all.
The most fun thing for me in DannWillz Arcade 1 was just stand in one spot and just spin around, just shooting everything. Just like my dad did when I got him on that. That was a lot of fun. Hey, honestly, he literally stood in one spot and just literally spun around in a circle, shooting everything, and it was so funny. Me and my brother were cracking up. That was so funny. We needed more than one map at launch. Yep, completely
Absolutely
true. Or a map with season 1 at least. Yes, we needed a map with season 1 for crying out loud.
I still think we're gonna get Duck Survival at some point. It just depends on when. I really hope we get it with 115 day.
It should have came out earlier.
I think if they release Nut Survival on 115 day, that will bring me back to Cold War. And I think that might keep me occupied until the next map launches, but I can't really say for certain. So, touch wood. You guys should give it a try. It's really fun once you get good at it. DannWillz Arcade is just something that's never really interested me. Like,
me neither.
Never really appealed to me, but that's just me.
I have fun with it when I go and play it, just because it's different.
Yo, we might have a reason to play if we had Zombies Onslaught.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because that actually gives you rewards for actually playing. But after you get gold, there's no point in playing. Because I don't know if you guys saw Rizzo's review on it. Like he says for a moment that after you get the gold like trophy, there's you would he said that he thought that the game should have ended there, not kept going, because there's not like a good balancing after you complete that.
Right.
And plus, there's also no pack-a-punch. The only way to get perks is from the Megatons when you kill them, and to also get higher rarity guns.
Onslaught, just yeah. I'm kind of glad that we don't have Onslaught because it looks so crap.
But it's something different to play and also like get rewards from. Like you can get blueprints from Onslaught.
I think only a couple of people have posted Onslaught on YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, not many people posted it, but it's also still good to think about like how many people have played it.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good way to put it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. There's two things I want to talk about, kind of off zombies topic. And the first one is now this is a big one because this I think just proves more and more towards the whole live action Spider-Verse thing, but apparently Marvel is reporting that they've agreed to Tobey Maguire's request for more money for Spider-Man 3. Now this I find very interesting, and I'm kind of glad they have done because I think bringing this lad and Andrew Garfield, Kirsten Dunst, Emma Stone, Alfred Molina, and Jamie Foxx, bringing all of these guys into the third Spider-Man movie, this is going to be probably the biggest Spider-Man film ever. Like, I am so... I just hope... Like, I don't want to get my hopes up because... I liked Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought it was a good film. Far From Home was okay. I wasn't that impressed with it, but it was okay. But this one, Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite Spider-Man film of all time. And if this is a live action Spider-Verse, then God help me. I think this has the chance to overtake it. And with Marvel reportedly agreeing to more money for Tobey Maguire, that is all the more reason for this to be for this to move forward as a live action Spider-Verse.
I've only seen the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, 3, and I've only seen Homecoming briefly. I think it was the ending of it.
Did you ever wait, which Spider-Man did you see again?
The Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
There wasn't an Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Mm-mm.
Oh. I don't watch movies. The latest movie I watched was Pirates of the Caribbean 2: Dead Man's Chest with Sam.
Oh, I love that film. That film was so good.
It was a fun watch.
Really...
But before that, the latest movie I watched was John Wick 2, and that was forever ago.
See, Jack,
it's very rare for me to watch a movie.
I'm just trying to figure out, how does this story work from where we go from the last movie? How is this? This sounds almost like an in-game thing, like they did an in-game. But how do you see what I'm saying? I don't how is the story progressing by bringing what's going to go on? I want what's happening?
Wow,
I like the idea. It's really going to be cool, but how does it work within the story?
That's the thing, because we don't know at the moment. We know it's going to have tie-ins to the second Doctor Strange movie.
That's true.
We know it's meant to have ties with that, and apparently it's also been reported that apparently Charlie Cox is coming back as Daredevil for this as well, so he might be in it too.
That's right. Yeah.
Either way, I think it should be a good story, but I'm just not getting my hopes up too much.
Yes, it's definitely, if it's crafted the way I feel Infinity War to Endgame, dealing with all that, if it's crafted in a good way that mostly makes sense and works, I think it'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely. And last but not least, apparently Netflix has offered $200 million to premiere Godzilla vs. Kong.
Damn.
Now, this is interesting because I know that I think it was either Netflix or another big live streaming service. They offered money to premiere another movie, and that movie was basically the production company shot Netflix down and said, no, you're not having that at all. But this one, I don't know. I don't know if they'll go through with it or not. I mean, $200 million is a lot of money to offer for a movie. As I know Godzilla vs. Kong is quite anticipated, and so it's very interesting to see how they're going to manage that. But I think it's going to be the better move, because we don't know how long this whole pandemic thing is going to go on for. And we don't know how long cinemas are going to be, going to remain closed. And so I think premiering something like that on a streaming service would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
If I had to be honest.
On today's terms, yep.
That was a couple of things I wanted to kind of bring up, because they were both a couple of really cool aspects.
Hey Jack, have you seen Christopher Nolan's new movie Tenet?
I have not seen that yet. No.
I want to see it too. I just wondered. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Andrew Garfield, I watched Hacksaw Ridge the other day for the first time.
That's a good movie.
Oh my god, I loved that movie from start to finish. His performance in that movie, people should never undermine him as an actor, ever.
Yeah, he really was really good.
He was brilliant. He gave probably one of the best performances I've ever seen from his career in that film.
Yeah, that was a really, really good movie.
I was thoroughly impressed with that. But I also watched Have you seen 1917?
Wait, who directed that?
It was hang on.
19. Oh, that's the war movie. I saw
It
the
was
trailer.
Sam Mendes who directed it.
I remember the trailer, but I never saw it. Is it really good?
I wasn't impressed.
Oh, okay. I know a lot of people thought it was looking good, but I didn't know if.
I wasn't impressed. I think the ending, especially, just felt very anticlimactic.
Oh, okay.
Which is a shame. I wanted to watch. I'm glad I watched it, but at the same time, yeah, I wasn't impressed. Just wasn't all that. And I've watched a lot of movies over the Christmas break, so like, I mean a lot. Like, I think about 15 movies over the Christmas break. I really watched a shit ton.
Dang.
Like, I watched Wonder Woman 84, Fighting with My Family, Honest Thief, Greenland Soul, The War with Grandpa, Escape Room, Porn Sacrifice, Hacksaw Ridge, Drinking Buddies, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, The Accountant, 1917, and Hacksaw Ridge. Like, I watched a lot.
I heard a lot of people didn't like Wonder Woman 84.
Oh no, I heard about that. Yeah,
It was a good movie, but it was nowhere near as good as what the first one was.
Yeah.
There was something about it, and especially the antagonist, just didn't fit. Didn't fit, which was a shame, right? There was a few good ones over the Christmas break. Kind of a bit of a film. I became like a filmaholic in a really weird way.
I was gonna say, Jack, man, I know me and my dad consume movies like crazy, but since the damn theater's been gone, I don't have that tradition anymore. I can't go to see new movies.
Yeah.
I miss that so much.
It's like me and my work buddies used to get in a group, we'd go and have something to eat, and then go watch a movie we were really interested in seeing. That can't happen now.
Yeah. Jack. I used to do that with my friends Taylor and Ben, my really two good friends. But yeah, we'd go and have dinner and go see movies too. And I miss that.
Yeah, I miss that as well. It was nice to just step away from the whole PC side of things, go out, have meal, little drink, then go and watch a good movie. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do miss that.
The last time I went to a movie theater was when Transformers: The Dark Side of the Moon was out.
Oh God!
Wow. Dang.
Hang on.
What year was
that? Funny thing about that day as well, the power went out in this movie theater, so we had to fucking rewind.
Oh my God! 10 years ago.
10 years I've been in a movie theater.
June 23rd, 2011 was when that movie came out.
Yup.
That's a long time. That is a long time. Holy. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I think we caught up with all questions in the chat. I was kind of reading them as I was going along.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up the return of the ZombSquad podcast after about a month's break. We're trying to work things out. Hope you all enjoyed the episode, and let us know on Twitter and in the comments below what you guys think about the whole rebrand and redesign side of things as well, because I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on it too. And the podcast is now moving to a bi-weekly basis, so we won't be here next weekend, but we'll be here the weekend after, probably to review quite a few things. We'll talk about Cranked and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be a good one. But anyways, from all of us at ZombSquad, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next one.